Maybe you're thinking about buying the Hume Body Pod. Watch this first. In this Hume Body Pod review, I'm testing the Hume Health Body Pod to see whether it helps make midlife body changes feel less confusing. It's a smart scale that tracks over 45 full body metrics, like body fat, muscles, hydration, and metabolic age. So you can get a clearer picture of your body composition than weight alone. And before I open the box, just a quick note, I do have a special deal for the Hume Body Pod. You can find it through the link in the description or scan in the QR code on the screen while we go through everything together. So let's begin. Here we have the Hume Body Pod Smart Scale itself. And first impression, I love the tempered glass. It feels sleek, clean, and sturdy. So this is the kind of scale that I wouldn't mind keeping out in the bathroom. The scale supports from 6.6 pounds up to 400 pounds, or 3 to 181.4 kilos. And right here is the base. You can see the 4 electrode sensors where your feet go during the scan. Then there's a retractable handle, which is what makes Hume Body Pod feel a bit more advanced than the other smart scales I've used before. It pulls out smoothly, the grip feels easy in my hands, and I like that I'm using both my feet and my hands for the measurements. The handle has 4 additional sensors, so the Hume system used 8 electrode sensors total to help estimate physique composition across the body. Here we have the US charging cable, and I love that the battery is rechargeable. Hume says it can last up to 1 year, which means fewer batteries, less fuss, and one less tiny household task on my list. Finally, there's the user manual. I'll be reading that before setup because it walks through the scale, the handle, and the free Hume Health app. Now that everything is out of the box, let's set it up and take the first scan. First, I'm placing the Hume Body Pod on a flat, hard surface. I'm using the floor here because smart scales need a stable base to give you the most consistent reading. Next, I'm making sure Bluetooth is turned on, and I'm opening the Hume Health app. Now I'm stepping onto the scale with bare feet. Then I'm picking up the Hume Body Pod handle with both hands and holding it slightly above waist level. The handle position is important. Thumbs go on the sensors, my hands stay separated, elbows stay away from my body, and I'm standing upright, facing forward. Basically, I'm trying to stand still and behave for 30 seconds, which is harder than it sounds. Now I just wait until the app confirms the weigh-in is complete before stepping off. I find the metrics super easy to read. The app was incredibly easy to navigate, and really like the metrics that I was looking at, I was genuinely surprised because I really haven't been tracking that. So it's just so valuable to me to be able to really look in depth at these other additional metrics. For everyone watching this Hume Health Body Pod review, I also have a special deal available. You can check the link in the description or scan the QR code on the screen. Hume also offers free worldwide shipping and a 40-day money-back guarantee, which helps take a little pressure off the decision. Now let's get into the good stuff. To track everything, you use the Hume Health app. And the app itself is free. I've been using the scale already, so I can show you what the dashboard looks like and how the results are organized. I like that it breaks down across your arms, leg, and trunk, so I'm seeing more than one general number. I can look at where my muscles and fat are distributed, and that can help me think about my workouts a little bit differently. For example, if one body side looks stronger, that gives me something to pay attention to during strength training. The metrics I care most personally are muscle mass, water weight, basal metabolic rate, and body fat percentage. Those feel especially helpful during perimenopause and menopause because your body can start changing in ways that feel confusing. Metabolism can shift, muscles can become harder to maintain, and weight changes can come from fat, muscle, or water. So for me, the key is using this for trends. One scan gives me a snapshot. Checking in consistently helps me see patterns and figure out which habits are helping. Say, for example, some days the scale goes up, and it can instantly mess with my mood. Seeing water weight in the app gives me a little bit more context before I start blaming myself. There is also a premium version called Hume Plus. I haven't tried that yet, so I can only speak to the free app itself. Just a note, premium includes things like a nutrition plan, tracker, personalized coaching built around your body, and a weekly full body health report. Now, a few quick tips for more consistent results. First, I'd measure at the same time each day, ideally in the morning before eating or drinking. And the goal is to watch trends over time, and after a good night's sleep, you get the most consistent results. Also, make sure your feet are clean and slightly damp, and hold the handlebars with a relaxed grip while trying to use the same posture each time. And after an intense workout, I wait at least 2 hours before another measuring session. And an important reminder, this is about health, awareness, and being kinder to your body. I'm here for useful information, supportive habits, and feeling like myself. No perfect body standards required. So after using the Hume Body Pod, I genuinely found it useful and enjoyed it. I like having this much information in one place, especially knowing the weight itself can feel totally emotional. Now, will I use every single metric every day? Probably not. There are a lot of them, but I do like having the option to check deeper when I do want more context. The feature that stands out the most to me is the body part analysis. The Hume Body Pod gives a full body composition estimate for easier pattern noticing. I also like that it used 8 electrodes total. This contributes to superior accuracy. And as a final thought, I think this scale makes the most sense for women in perimenopause or menopause, when hormones can affect fat storage, muscle, and water shifts in a way a regular scan can miss. It could also be helpful during postpartum recovery or for anyone working towards sustainable fat loss while trying to preserve muscle. And of course, this is still about health, awareness, and being kind to yourself. No number gets to define your worth. So, I do have a special discount code for Hume Body Pod. You can scan the QR code on the screen or use the link in the description below to get it right now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this helped you decide whether the Hume Body Pod fits into your routine. Check out our other Wellness Pulse videos for more honest health tech reviews, and I will see you on the next one.